Welcome back. That is Blumenkranz. Music by Hiroyuki Sawano and lyrics by Rie Sawano from the Kill la Kill soundtrack. So we're going full Kill la Kill today. That song is on German, I think. But it's German. I think it's German. Because Blumenkranz. Almost sure. Let me see. Let me just be sure about this. Yeah, it's in German. Okay, there you go. But it's funny because... Okay, hang on. No. Not local recording. There you go. The custodian trick? Interesting. You mean the winning custodian cutscene? Assuming that's the rubber? Yeah. Meditation rod, interesting. Oh. Does that completely cancel the thing? So that's why tutorial doesn't matter? Where do you cast? So when you're getting out of camera? No. When you're appearing on the camera. How are you getting that pause? Yeah? Okay, you know what? Let's take a look at that immediately. Maybe. Yo, Anthony. Hi there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your message. I'm glad you like it.
Deep into that darkness peering.
The gem aura fight too? Okay.
There, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Alright, let's go to the pool. Oh my god. It's the same one, it's the same message as the other time. Get out of here. Okay, so you're getting... I got this thing. Yeah, that thing's there, so... Does the pause just exist? Because that's too late. Like about there? Probably enables the pause. Okay. Okay. And then... Ignore the extra pause. What is this? The gem? Okay. Give me a second though. And then what are your directions for this? Because the trapper is in a very scary spot. Up, right. Okay. I missed it. And then this part, I have... Okay, so that part looks amazing, honestly. Now this part, I always have trouble with this part. What is your setup for this part? Your movement setup. Here's where I need, like, big help. In the right position, or he will body block you. Okay, that's what I felt for the previous strat too. What is the important position? Well, I guess it's on your clip. Trapper, why? Why do you come here? From all the places. You are such a dick. Yep. Come on. Explode. Yeah, so this is like a... Okay, but actually that's... I guess it's a backup. Actor reposition. But what is the... Hang on. What is a good position? You're like waiting a little bit. Do you have a visual cue for that, or...
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon.
What? Got like a decent camera there. I guess sometimes you get this camera. It wastes time on the way back, though. If you... Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. And then... So why does that happen? That's when you get it too late. Yeah, I'm guessing this change of camera is probably what causes the different cutscene plays or whatever, right?
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon.
Yeah, the body block thing really worries me though. Yo, Shireen, how you doing? Okay, so this one is good. I need to figure out directions. It's like there's so many places where you can get stuck. Just don't like that. Like here, for instance. And camera only changes when you get to the door. But it looks way better than the other. Like way safer, at least. Like I might time it on another day, maybe. Let me take a look at the other one. Okay, so you did this with an initial trapper? Also, why no sanity? in your pause menu. What the fuck? Why are you starting this? Guess I skip Ellie on this file. Yeah. I don't know how you're starting this. Like, what is the initial setup? What do you do at the beginning? Or is it just like entering with a trapper? And then so you get animation cancels on the attacks, so you can do them very, very fast. Is it just that? Okay. What do you hold here? Straight up, right? Oh, almost. Okay, so what about that one? Or do you use the ruby on the last one? No, wait, because you killed the thing. You were just too slow? Jesus. I have a hard time with like the attacking after the animation cancel. Okay, there's no way I can do it faster than that. Like reliable. Now, it can still be time, because it can still be faster than the other one when you fail the other one. Yeah, you don't get all the way, okay, to the corner. I don't think I got there. Okay. I gotta wait for the other. Thank you for that. It's supposed to be a cosplay. It wants to be a cosplay. It's pretty tight. But it's kind of cool. That's worth timing. I don't know if I want to do it already, because I already timed the other one, but I don't know where I have those files. It's definitely on one of my streams. Yeah, so I'm gonna hold that to time it either offline or on another day. Can you put those? Well, I guess I can save them as a favorite. Or maybe just put those two links on the Discord. Actually, figure out a way to download streamable videos the other day, so I back up some of yours. I wish I had more backups of old stuff. Alright. Couple more runs, maybe. Yeah, you see that thing behind me? You can barely see it, probably. Let's see. I can change the angle a little bit. That is also part of the outfit. If you've seen Kill la Kill, you will understand what is that. But it's basically a blade. It's called the scissor blade. probably the most important part of the cosplay.
To think that once I could not see beyond.
Alright, let's go for another early game. It's been pretty much just early game stream. That shouldn't even be the point of resetting. It should be on Roberto's keep after Lindsay. That's the play where I should be resetting. Getting more used to the globe. I think maybe my hand got a little bit smaller because this thing used to be more tight. I remember when I made the outfit like 2 years ago. So maybe my hand is like slightly smaller now. Who knows? Or cancel. Keep hitting desktop.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
These days, my eyes had been a little bit itchy. I think I'm having like too many hours on screens. It's hard to control it on quarantine because you cannot go out very much. Either that or maybe my contact glasses are like too old and maybe I need to get some new ones. I was thinking that that could also be a reason why I'm getting more tired than normal. Because I remember at university, I got, I don't know if this is an English word, anemia. Not really sure if that exists in English. But it's basically when you have, like, you're always tired. You're always sleepy. For apparently no reason. Like, it's not justified, you know? Even if you get, like, good sleep. And it's usually kind of a... like an eating disorder. Or like a vitamins or nutrients disorder. So I thought it was that. This was like several years ago. Narcolepsy, yeah, it's kind of like that. You say anemia too? Okay. Yeah, I guess both work. Yeah. Yeah. So it's associated with nutrients and like eating things like that. So I thought it was something like that. So this was like, I don't know, 6 years ago? 7 years ago? Not entirely sure. But a lot. And then I tried to, you know, change my diet, but things didn't change. And then I did some exams, also didn't change. And at the end, it was that I was having vision problems. So then I tried to go for glasses, normal glasses, and it wasn't better. And so I eventually got diagnosed with what I have now, that it can only get treated with contact glasses. There's special kind of contact glasses that are like very hard, they're not soft, you know, they're very stiff. And so I have this contact glass for like 2 years by now. So maybe it's getting old. It's not like, so the usual contact glasses that people get are very soft and like you can get rid of them. Like you don't use them for more than a day. I don't know actually, or maybe more than a week. And you get many of them. But this shit, you get one for like 2 years or so. Or more even. And if you lose it, you're fucked. You gotta get another one. And it's like so expensive. It's crazy. Like this one, the one that I have right now, I only have on one eye, by the way. I have the sickness on both eyes, but it advances on one eye faster than the other. That is a sanity effect. And so I only use it on one eye because the other eye still has very good vision. Or maybe no more. Maybe that's what's causing me to be tired all the time. I don't know. Who knows? I haven't been on ophthalmologists in a while. But yeah, this shit cost... How much it costed? On bucks. See. Because it's 500,000 pesos, but that's Chilean pesos. I guess it's like about like 450 bucks maybe, or so. So between 400 and 500 bucks. Or no, that's wrong. No, it's
From
more
my
than
research,
500 bucks.
It is apparent that the endeavor...
Okay, so it's between 500 bucks and 600 bucks.
Oh my God.
So I would definitely wouldn't like to get another one.
We should get out of here.
It's just so expensive.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
So a couple days ago there was like a massive time save on Metroid Prime. Seems that there's finally like an RTA save setup for something that used to be TIS only, and it allows to change the route and like get rid of 2 tricks that were like pretty boring, where you just build speed in like a specific corner for like an entire minute, just holding one direction to get infinite speed. I think they don't have to do that anymore with the new route, I believe. But they had to do like a pretty insane out of bounds, but that at least is like RTA friendly, let's say, or possible. Maybe not friendly, but possible. And actually, Benmi already got a run with that. She got a 58. I think just today, which is insane considering the thing it's like so new. You know, it's a hell of a start to start with a 58. So how much time do you think you'll save with Roberto's Keep on a world record pace run? Okay, so Roberto's Keep saves between, I mean, it saves 5 minutes and 10 seconds optimally if you get it first try, but that's very unlikely. So that's the amount of time I can save. So if I get a run as good as my PV, then I can get a sub 127, like a 1 hour 26 XX. That's with first try Roberto's Keep, which is unlikely. And also I run as good as my war record, which is also unlikely. So what it is totally possible, I didn't say. I can't. I need a reminder somewhere. I already have one, but this reminder is for the save on Alex, not for the save on Anthony. Again. Yeah, sub 130 is possible, and it's like it's reliable. I should be able to get it, but I'm not counting on it. Like, I wanna get it, but I'm not counting on it. I'll be relatively happy as far as I, you know, get. I beat my record. I'll be happy with that. But the dream is to get sub 130. Thank you. Yeah, and to like, hang on. So I can get a record if I get it on like 7 tries or so. The Roberto's Keep. And then to get sub 130, I need to get it on like 4th try or so.
To think that once I could not see beyond.
But yeah, today has been the day of fighting against muscle memory. Muscle memory of marathon route, workshop route, all that. Yeah, by the way, if you go to other categories, if you go to cutscene storage, for example, the game can go below an hour. That's really, really hard. It happens with me too when I do a bunch of different, yeah, it happens. That's another reason why I hate Mandora %. Because it's too similar to any %. To get me confused. Like, I feel like whenever I do 100%, I feel like it's gonna be different enough to don't fucked up my muscle memory that much. It's still gonna do it. And glitchless is gonna do it too, but I think it's gonna be less. And these things that are all the same category, but just different routes, that definitely fucks my muscle memory.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
I need to put my glasses on. My other glasses. So the contact glasses are to see better. And then the other glasses are to get rid of the blue light. So those are for screens. Oh yeah, by the way, demonic. If you... why exactly do you want the US version? Just curious. Well, I guess that way you don't have to mod your Wii. It will be much cheaper for you to find. Oh, I see. Yeah, I got my English version. I got it from my cousin. Like, it was from him. And he probably he got it with his first GameCube, so I got it for free. And then my Japanese copy, I got it for like $12, I think, and like $5 of shipping. So maybe like $17 in total. $17, I guess. I only played Pual version. Yeah, there's some. Not that big. Let's see, with Pual version, what were the difference on Pual? Pius is spelled without an O on Pual. So it's Pius. That's a little different. At least on the statue. I have no idea if the translation is actually different, like the text. And then English PAL, I think it's faster than US. Almost sure, but not entirely sure. Like, if PAL has faster in-game cutscenes, which I haven't timed, by the way, then PAL should be as fast as Japanese, more or less. Like, it's gonna be like 1 second, 1 second and a half, or 2 seconds behind Japanese. Because it doesn't have censorship, like Japanese. And censorship saves like 1 or 2 seconds. And then what else? PAL patches some glitches. I don't think it patches the Lindsay one, if I remember correctly, but it patches... Which one it patches? Oh, it patches the sepia glitch. Yeah, the minutes of difference is like... Emulator might be like a minute behind. Because emulator has slower loading times. And then... What's censored in the Japanese version? The blood. The blood... A lot of the blood and a lot of the gore are censored. So for example, many of the sanity effects that, like, you know, when you get dismembered and stuff like that, on the original game, the US one and the PAL version.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavor...
You're gonna see, you know, your arm gets cut, and you're gonna see the red part of the flesh and like a piece of bone at the middle. Whereas in Japanese, you're just gonna see like a blank thing, like completely white model, kind of a mannequin.
This devil's work. We should get out of here.
So that's one thing. The other thing is
Feared the most.
At the end of Paul, where you get insta-kill immediately by the boss. You know, there's this very gory scene where you see the Black Guardian smashing Paul or cutting Paul's head. That cutscene has a different angle on Japanese and Korean. An angle that doesn't show that much gore. So for example, when Paul gets smashed, so you see what happens here is you see the whole picture of Paul getting smashed, whereas on Japanese you see the smashing part of the Black Guardian goes to the camera, so it punches the camera directly, so you don't see Paul being smashed, you know, because it's from a different angle. You see the camera go black. It's like you see the Pual pop, basically. Pop when getting smashed. That's what you see. For a little bit. So those don't really change any time. Those are just different details. What does change, I can show you in a little bit, because it's on this chapter. But basically, they didn't like the fact that you were able to cut people's members, limbs. Like for example, this guy right here. On the original game, if you cut that guy with a sharp weapon, you're gonna cut his arms and head. But on this version you can't. If you try to cut a member, a limb, you will just kill the guy. The guy will die without being dismembered. And that also applies to the bishop, which is not exactly a human, but it's kind of a humanoid thing. And the only thing that that does is that you will save one hit of the sword. So that's the second you're saving, more or less. So it's 3 hits instead of 4. Oh, the other thing that Pual patch was external frame buffer, which is a glitch that I don't know how to explain. It's only available on US. So on this fight, if you fight on US, what you're supposed to do 2 attacks on one arm to cut the arm, and then 2 attacks on the other. Here, 2 attacks don't cut the arm, but a 3rd attack defeats the entire enemy, because the arms cannot get cut. So they gave more HP to the arm, but they make it that if you defeat one arm, you will defeat the entire monster. So at the end it's faster. Alright. I got this sword. Whatever. Gotta go the long way here, because there's an invisible beepron that I need to avoid there. Whoa, frame perfect pause, I think. Far away. Okay. Wasn't confident about the position, but it worked out. And I can still save like 10 more seconds there. Or probably more than that. Okay, please. Okay, I'm far away from the beeper. Yeah, okay. That should be alright. I'm fine as soon as I don't touch the beeper, I think. Oh, there were more questions. I'm sorry, Demonic. Can any sanity effects kill your run? Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Dreams. Modern psychology of
Like, as it is right now, I think I kind of have mapped out every single sanity effect. So I think if I get one, it's only gonna be my mistake. Let me think if there's one that I don't have control over on the current route. You are fine even if you touch it. You just can't leave the trigger. Okay, good. Good to know. Oh, 1 extra sanity damage. No. Good to know. That's very good to know. But yeah, basically, if, for example, if you don't use manipulations and you just go like on the luck side, expecting to don't get sanity effects by luck, then your run can die to sanity effects, because some of them make you lose up to 20 seconds on a room. It's pretty bad. And there's one here too, on Karim. On like a couple seconds. Where... And that's why I was talking about having them map out. Because if you play perfect, or just excellent, not even perfect, just very good, you should never get this sanity effect. But if you're slow a little bit on early Karim, you might get it. And if you get a bad one, you're gonna soft lock. Oh, really? Okay, hopefully I have explosion. Or this. So that's not the best sanity effect, but it's not a bad one. So it won't cause a crash, at least. My health sucks though. So I'm actually gonna finish this recovery. So if you really need an extra recovery, you can like free cast that one. Because otherwise it's a one frame trick to get it on the barrier. You always want to be full health starting this fight. You know what time of the year it is? Time for the rats. And now run that time. I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Okay. One, two. I don't actually know if this magic is low. I think it's fine. But we'll see. Do you run any other games actively? I never usually run 2 games at the same time. But I run games very actively, other games. Like, in a sense that I run them for a while. And to a top level. And I pretty much invented, like, almost the entire speedrun for those games. So those are Hybrid Heaven on N64, Los Vikings on Super Nintendo. Is that okay? Thanks. And Hocus Pocus on the DOS. Okay, I don't have enough magic. So if you don't have enough magic, you can do the talisman, which by the way is optional. But this part is just so scary. I'm surprised that angle worked. I don't complain. Alright, that's good enough. It's crazy. The strongest melee weapon in the game. It's so fucking overpowered. Like they went like full spare no expense on the Ramdao. You see this sword, for example, the Gladius, that deals 8 damage. Okay, that's the base damage of the Gladius. The Ramdao does 14, which doesn't look like that much of a difference. But then the head attack does 28, and it does 3 separate attacks in a row. You know, like every time you do a head attack, it does 3 attacks, one after another, like one frame after the other one. So it's 28 times 3. That is a lot. It's like 72, I think. But still can kill green zombies in 1 hit. Yeah, you're right. You kinda can. With on-target target attacks. But yeah, it's so funny that they decided to do those 3 attacks. So they definitely did it on purpose, so you can defeat horrors on 1 shot. That's because each of those attacks targets one of the heads. So you defeat 1 head and then the next attack automatically kills the next one. So that's even more powerful than just 1 attack that deals 72 on 1 shot, you know? Did I reload? Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's another one that is 100% consistent, but my movement is not that great on that part. So I try to go for the more safe strat, but sometimes even that one doesn't work. That is my best assignment by far. Like this one in particular. One on max. Because I've been doing that one for a while. It has been relatively consistent assignment toward, through many routes. So it's a muscle memory that I have from long ago. Unlike other assignments that change too much, so I just don't have them down very much. Okay, good. Yeah, but I don't have a lot of time. I would need to practice that. Because it's kind of tied with the reload and with the lady too. If it's on a bad spot. Are you there? Oh god. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, if you fail one shot and you run out of bullets, with that enchanted, with an Uyad enchanted flintlock, you are like two punches away from killing it. So you just kill it like that. Because I tried to went risky. Because I thought it stopped the teleport a little bit early. That's why I shot like blind. But I end up losing 2 bullets. I don't want to protect items. Fucking no. Let's go there.
The ancients' influence was incredible. From
But yeah, I'm gonna take a closer look to the free cast on max. Because I remember when I was doing that thing that it was kind of difficult to get because of like with a bad lady position. But I haven't reviewed it in a while. Like my free casts are better now. That was like when free cast was discovered. So it was a while ago. This is too early. I guess it's fine. Oh, that almost looked like it. Unpog. At least the trapper exploded. Alright, so I have to do a reveal from the corner into an enchant on the handgun. So I remember this strat. I was too slow on the B prom, so I didn't have a lot of time. Do you cancel that thing with your control stick, right? Just to be sure that we are doing the same. Hey, I got an enchanted handgun. Yeah, I do the same, yeah. I think I can afford a recovery. I won't risk it. Whatever. Ouch. Again. It happened again. Too much magic. And that means I can't do this. Yeah, I have an easier time measuring the magic when I use a recovery. This is tired menu. Okay. That was very close. Not yet. Next room. I think the recovery on this room is good. Because I can link it into manipulation. Then that will save me from this room and this one. And this one, I'm gonna skip it just to see how good I am on magic. I need to see how tight magic is for the end of Lindsay here. I'm like almost full. It seems pretty alright. Yeah, this is pretty low magic. I definitely cannot afford another free recovery if I wanna cast Trapper at the end. Like, I'm still gonna have some free magic, but I don't think I'm gonna have 30 magic left. Like here. No, that's definitely not 30. That's like 15 or 20. So that strat right there is exclusive to this route, to reverse skip. You should never do that on another route. You're just gonna lose time. Okay, that's expected. Losing a minute, that's totally expected. Because I'm fighting against a PV that got bronze skip and a more clean Lindsay in general. And here it goes. The nastiest part of the run. Get ready for this shit. It's the first part. Now I gotta summon another trapper for another storage. So I gotta get close to here. That's a bit from storage. Then I advance the storage there. No magic message to recover my camera. Now another save. I need to wait for the trapper. And now comes the impossible part. Don't expect this to work, remember. Don't get too excited. There's still many things that have to align for this to work. But that's the first step. the first possibility that this might work, at least. Guess what? Not enough frames. So it won't work. I'm gonna try just one more time. Just one more. By the way, sir, you're there. Can you confirm, like, exactly how many frames do I need for this? Because on practice, I was like, I thought I could do it with 3 frames, but I wasn't able to do it with 3. No. You don't have save states there? I can give you some. If you want. Okay, it's been like 3 tries, more so. Oh, I think this is like the last try, maybe, for sub 130. So the other time was just the same as this. I got the first one, like on the first one I got the pause, but then I didn't got enough frames. It was so sad. Because it almost looked like, oh, you got a first try, but no. And we all know how sick it will be to get it first try. You know, 5 minutes time save. That is just as sick as it sounds. So I think I had like about 2 more tries or 3 to PV or to do a record. And then after that, I still have like a bunch of tries to do a root PV with the 36 that I have on the splits. Okay. Record is gone. From here I can only get better splits. Not a single one. Come on. Well. Okay, I think I had like 2 more tries. I don't remember how good my late game was. Like if I lost time in a very big spot. Yeah, Max just vibing there. I think that's one of the best parts of this thing, just having Max there. Just cheering for you. Kinda. So if you're wondering what the fuck I'm doing, by the way, with my life, I'm trying to get like, I need to get 3 inputs in very few frames. So basically, after the enchantment and before this cutscene, there's a window of frames that it goes from like, I don't know, maybe like 5 up to 10 or so, or 15, I don't remember. In that frame window, I need to cancel a spell, then press B to get rid of the cancel message, and then pause. There's just 3 inputs, but they have to happen on that order. He doesn't question what Alex is doing. Yeah. He just respects it. Like, sure, this is gonna work to stop the darkness. I know Alex is a very intelligent woman. She knows number theory. She probably knows what she's doing. Okay, it's totally over. Last try. Okay. Didn't get any of those. So yeah, if you do that successfully, what happens is you get like, you can use the other save file, this one right here, to like make this save file, this Alex, teleport into this room, which is the tomb room, and from there all the weird stuff we did, get item manipulation and things like that with the storages, will give you the Peter page. Successfully skipping Roberto. And from there, I'm gonna read Paul page. And then after Paul, I'm gonna read Peter page. That's the order of events. But yeah. Let me save my splits. Do you think you will do individual level percent run where you skip to Alex end after beating Max? I could. Like, I did, what's it called? Give me a second here. Just 1 second. I want to switch the camera. In the past, I did individual level and cosy storage. That was like a 55-minute run. You can make the argument that that is the fastest completion of this game, but that run sucks. If you can actually get me a route of that thing or like a general idea of what I have to do, I can do it. So hang on, where is this? So I can show it. Deal. 52. This is the fastest unofficial completion of this game. Unofficial because it's a category that it's so weird. This category starts the game from individual levels. Like, it doesn't even make sense to call it a category because nobody has, you know, looked into this as rules or whatever, but I just did it. So you start on Edward. So there's Edward. You start on Edward and you do a cutscene storage. And from the cutscene storage, you teleport to a normal playthrough. So here, I need to watch introduction. And so this is a normal playthrough, but I didn't start from start the game or start new file. Instead, I started from individual level. So it's kind of blurry on the rule set, you know? And then what is interesting about this file is that it's a normal file, by the way, but since I started from Edward individual level, I have all the spells. I have everything, basically. I don't know if I have an instance of pause. Where do I assign? Find assign or something. There isn't many assigns even because I mostly just skip chapters. This thing is from 2018, by the way. Kind of old. So a run like you are saying would kind of go into this quote-unquote category, I guess. But yeah, you basically have like scrolls. Like you can do this shit to do like a 100% no source requirement, for instance. You know? It's technically a thing if you want. My camera. I want to show something. Yo, sir, can you spend a curious time so we make this official? I know you can do it. You could do it without cutscene storage too. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Nice. Great. So, alright. So, hang on. What would be the difference? I guess the only difference would be like a slower Anthony and Kareem. Oh, and you have to do Elia too. Yeah. Alright. So I'll show this. So this is the last part of my cosplay. So for those who don't know this thing, I can show it too. Hang on. Okay, so there's this anime called Kill la Kill. It's almost porn. Let's see. So this is Ryuko. She's Ryuko. She's the protagonist, and that is Senketsu. It's the clothing. It's like a kind of a living creature, if you want. And so I made a version of that. It's not the same. It's a little bit different. The one that I did, because it's more adapted to my body, in a sense. You see there's this thing which is called the scissor blade. If you pay attention to it, it's the half part of a scissor, you know? Because there's like a whole thing about clothing in the anime. So this. So yeah, mine's is a little bit adapted. It's a little bit longer on this part because I don't want to show my belly so much, but I have suspenders regardless. I did it myself, totally myself, from zero. Like I bought a piece of, what is it called? Clothing, I guess. And like a big black rectangle, and I made it myself. And then this thing, so if you know, I like to do woodcraft. So I basically, the thing I do the most is just swords. That's the thing I do the most. So this is made out of wood, and it's it was painted just with red metallic painting, so that's why it reflects so much. And so this is the scissor blade. You can see it's the half of a scissor, basically. It's pretty cool, and it's pretty big. This is my biggest one, I think, or one of my biggest one, and my most ambitious work on wood for sure. It's pretty cool. I love it. And the glove, I also did it myself, just with some pieces of clothing that I had, and it has some of the details of the original glove. It doesn't have everything, but it has most of it. And it has a Velcro, so I can take that part out, because it was too complicated to do it on one, just everything together, you know. So yeah, that was my costume Halloween, I guess. This is the first time I show it in public, I guess. I'm very proud of this one. This one is so sick. It's just so cool how this worked out. Fucking sword. Anyway, that's gonna be it. So, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see if I ever get another record. Not sure if I'm gonna stream before the workshop though, because I'm probably gonna be getting used to the other muscle memory for the workshop. I don't know if I will stream that, because that will be just another test run. I don't know if I want to do it, but we'll see. And yeah, bye bye.